my first grow. We are on day 65 right now. And I want to hear about your grows. I've got a couple comments down there. People out there doing their first grow or early stages or what have you. It's always good to hear from other growers, because most of the time I just look at the plants, they look alive, they look good, and I just go, okay, stop worrying now. And the whole rest of the time is me trying to talk myself out of worrying too much about every single little thing. Like right now, it's the water runoff. If I don't even get water runoff, am I doing something wrong? Every single grower says I've got this puddle of water under my plant. I'm getting concerned because I water my plants to the point where, dude, they got water. I don't know why people are flushing through unless they have an emergency where they got to get rid of nutrients. They have too much nutrients in there. Do a flush like before flowering or something. I see this. I understand, what they're saying there. But as far as like when I water my plants, there's this drainage in the bottom. I don't have that. Not in any of my house plants or anything. I mean, maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. My house plants are. They're not like some people where they have big lush plants and trees in their offices or their homes. And they're not like that. They're decent size, good size. They match their pots. They look healthy. I keep them real healthy, but their size isn't all that big, and maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But so try not to worry is what I'm doing. And then I have computer issues still. As I mentioned in every video, this channel is going to be known for me saying, and I don't know how to do my editing, and I don't know about computers. It's just every single video I've mentioned it. It's really getting unnerving and upsetting for everybody, I'm sure. I'm gonna officially then decide that this is gonna be the last time I mention computer troubles or editing problems. Okay, that's it. And I'm headed now just to the border of Massachusetts and New Hampshire, so I can go grab me some discount cigarettes, or cheap, not like the brand, but they have my brand cheaper there. So I gotta go up there and get some. It's personal use. I'm not gonna buy them to sell them. Massachusetts, if you're watching me, my followers are probably all gonna be like Massachusetts police officers or something. So hi guys. Yeah, it's been a while, huh? Quit drinking. It does wonders for like my relationship with the law. When you stop drinking. I don't even know if I'm looking into the camera thing. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, yay, I'm doing it right. Okay, that's a little check-in for right now. Again, I do believe I'm probably going to run out of storage. Ooh, I'm not supposed to mention this stuff anymore. It's a veil, it's a facade, it's a wall, it's a fourth wall. I'm supposed to be behind it. Oh, okay. Well, I learned all this in theater, and let's just toss that shit out the window. And I studied liberal arts and theater, majored in theater and literature in college, and I can't speak, I can't think, I can't act, I can't direct, I can't produce. Well, I can, but all of it's just awful. I've spent the last 3 or 4 days going completely out of my mind. Like, I've lost it. I've lost my marbles. So I'm trying to gather them back. I mean, I haven't totally lost them. They've gotten away from me. And I'm hurrying up to get those marbles back so I can feel normal again and talk normal and be normal. Does anyone else have that struggle? Where you're just like, you're holding on? It's not like holding on to reality, but it's holding on to your emotional state and your mental well-being, just your well-being, so you don't feel so bad. It's almost physical sometimes. You get sick, anxiety causes a lot of stomach things and head things. You get headaches. So it's physical and mental, and there's no reason for it. So you find yourself face to face with this thing that's very painful and makes you cry. It hurts you inside, it hurts you physically. So when it's hurting you emotionally, or you get so angry or upset, and that's the fight. I'm up against is this thing that's here for no reason. It's a mechanism that's there to protect me that I developed when I was younger because I needed it, and now I don't need it, but it still comes, and it's an over-the-top kind of fear or fright mechanism that just goes off based on sort of a kind of a rough early days situation. So now days aren't that bad, problems aren't that bad, but I still get that big feeling and emotion and reaction to any little thing, really. Sometimes, if I'm going through it, then any little thing will do that. But sometimes, go for a stretch where I'm real good and everything's in check for a while. But this is some of the reason that I smoke pot, because it's just it helps out a lot. It helps anxiety so much. When it became legal, I never went and got a medical card at all, so I didn't participate in that angle. And then it became fully legal here, and it took me another maybe year or two to actually go to a dispensary. Or no, maybe a handful of months. I'm not even sure now. Somewhere between 6 months and 2 years, whatever it was, I waited until I checked out a dispensary and actually bought some stuff. Then I was very unhappy with it. Good thing our law provides us to be able to grow some plants ourselves, because it had something in it. Too many of the different strains that I tried, and I tried a bunch, and different types too, like edibles and the vape pens, and that's about it, and flower. And all the varieties I tried, out of those, about 70 to 80% of them gave me headaches. Really, really intense, bad headaches that wouldn't come on until it was way too late, until I smoked a bunch, and then it was like, oh my God, this kind gives me headaches too. So I couldn't spend the money to go through and try to find ones that were okay. So I'm waiting for good recommendations or just try it from other people. Until then, I was like, let me grow some plants of my own, because I know that if I grow them, I know what goes into them. Just in case you don't know what some of these industry weed growers are doing with their stuff. Anyway, better go now. The sun's going down. I wanted to get at least one light video in here. There's a lot of pictures and video of the plants to get for you guys, because things are different. Anyone who's interested out there, YouTube itself, the platform. Maybe there's someone there that might be interested in seeing day 65. I think it is 65, 66. We're still in veg stage. We are still at about 12 to 16 inches tall. That height has not changed. The plants are filling out, but the height's staying about as is. Am I in the wrong lane? Okay, I better go. Bye. Talk to you soon.